Need something sweet for Mom this Mother's Day? How about a delicious amaretto almond cake filled with custard, topped with Italian buttercream and caramelized almonds? There are 4 separate components to this cake, where you can prepare most of them ahead of time before assembly. This cake is moist, creamy, crunchy, nutty, and not too sweet. So let's get started!
Preheat oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Combine together 93 grams of all-purpose flour, 42 grams of almond flour, 5 grams of baking powder, and 2 grams of salt, and set aside. Cream together 85 grams of unsalted butter and 150 grams of granulated sugar until light and fluffy, about 2 to 3 minutes. Be sure to scrape the bowl for even mixing. Mix in 4 grams of vanilla extract and 75 grams of whole eggs in 2 additions. Be sure to scrape the bowl in between additions. Mix until well incorporated. Mix in half of the flour mixture, 92 grams of whole milk, 30 grams of amaretto liqueur, then the rest of the flour mixture. Mix on high speed until well incorporated. Be sure to scrape the bowl for even mixing. Grease and line a 6-inch cake pan. Pour cake batter into the pan. Tap the pan on the counter a few times to flatten out the batter. Bake at 350 degrees for about 35 minutes. Cake is ready when it springs back when lightly pressed down. Allow cake to cool on the rack. Leave your oven on for the caramelized almonds. Mix together 110 grams of sliced almonds, 28 grams of water, and 55 grams of granulated sugar. Spread the almonds onto a sheet pan in a thin layer. Bake the almonds at 350 degrees for about 13 minutes. Toss the almonds every 3 minutes until golden brown. Be careful not to toast them too dark, so keep an eye on them. Cook 227 grams of granulated sugar with 113 grams of water until it reaches 240 degrees Fahrenheit. While the sugar is cooking, prepare 132 grams of egg whites in your mixer with the whisk. As soon as the sugar reaches 235 degrees, turn the mixer on the highest speed. Once the sugar reaches 240 degrees, stream the sugar slowly into the egg whites while mixing on high speed. Be sure to stream the sugar along the side of the bowl to avoid it from touching the whisk. Then add in 1 gram of salt and 5 grams of vanilla extract. Once the bowl is cool to the touch, add in 340 grams of unsalted butter in chunks. Scrape the bowl and mix until the butter is well incorporated and smooth. You can prepare the cake, custard filling, and the caramelized almonds a day or 2 in advance before assembly, but I would recommend you make the Italian buttercream on the day of assembly. To assemble, trim off the top of the cake to get a flat surface, then cut the cake in half for 2 layers. Pipe a ring of buttercream on top of the first cake layer on the edge, then fill the center with vanilla custard. For the pastry cream video, click on the card in the upper right-hand corner. Link is in the description below as well. Even out the filling and place second layer of cake on top. Cover the entire cake with a thin layer of buttercream. Try your best to even out the sides and top, but don't worry if it's not perfect. Lastly, cover the entire cake with the caramelized almonds. They can be a pain, but just press them into the cake, covering all of the surface.
Time to taste. Right, make sure we get the custard, the cake, the almonds. Almonds are so crunchy. Cake is super moist. Perfect amount of almond flavor. Custard is creamy. Italian buttercream is creamy and smooth. Not too sweet. That's perfect for mom. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the like and subscribe button. Be sure to hit the bell button for notifications. Leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Life is uncertain. Think to serve first. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!